Hey guys, my name is Michelle. Welcome back to Mama's Mess of Makeup. So what you see right now is a look I created with some new products that I wanted to test out today for you. I just finished up my semester at school, so I finally have some time to sit down and film. I did have somebody that I work with request to see like an everyday get ready with me type of thing to show what I normally do in the mornings. I did that, but I just used new products to do it with, which is stuff I do very often, to be honest with you. So if this is something that you'd be interested in watching to see how I came up with this look and to, check out the products that I used, I'm gonna show you, so keep on watching. Okay, so I'm like fresh out of bed, no lie, just rolled out of bed maybe like 20 minutes ago. Fun fact, you see that? Last night, after struggling to get my brows on for 30 minutes, I decided last night I decided I wasn't going to wipe them off, which I don't recommend. That's probably not a good idea. I have a feeling it's probably going to take some brow hairs with it, but anyway, last night I used the Milk Kush Fiber Brow Gel, and it's still on. That's a win today because I am freaking exhausted. Okay, so I'll be back shortly to get ready with you. So I'll do the best I can to explain what I'm using and to just kind of speed through what I'm doing. I am going to use, again, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This is the one that I used last night when I filmed. Depending on how the editing goes, whether or not I end up uploading that, I'm not sure. But I am going to go ahead and test that out today to see how it wears. I have a feeling it's not going to wear very long because last night it wasn't wearing very long, but it did look pretty when it first went on. And that is the case with a lot of foundations. If this doesn't give somebody complete and utter anxiety in the morning when they're trying to figure out what to use in their makeup routine, I don't know what does. This is just one drawer. This is my primers. This is crazy. I think what I'm going to use is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, just because I have a sample that I used yesterday morning when I got ready, and I still have some of that left, so I'm just going to use that to prime my face really quickly. This Charlotte Tilbury primer reminds me a lot of the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Now there's a difference in the consistency of the two. The Becca is a little just thinner when you spread it out, and the Wonder Glow just has like a heavier consistency to it, but what they do is very similar. I don't know, that leaves a real, kind of a soft texture. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to try to speed through this. I don't have a whole lot of time right now. This is kind of like a more liquidy consistency foundation. This is one that you can like dab on your face and then blend. I know a lot of them you can't do that with. It does give really nice coverage though. And I know no rhyme or reason, I'm just trying to be quick about this. So I'll wear this throughout the day today and see what I think of it. But this just does not strike me as something that's going to be very long wearing. Just because my face gets really oily and this is dewy. Or at least natural, which still ends up dewy on me. Okay, let me just take a look at that. And again, the thing that I notice the most is that it's settling into my fine lines, my pores, but a lot of foundations do. And I didn't use like a pore perfecting primer either, so that might have something to do with it. So what I normally do is if the foundation I put on is too heavy, I'll take a very, very lightly damp beauty blender and I'll go back over top of that, and that just kind of picks up any of that excess foundation that's sticking to my pores or whatever. And I feel like it did a good job evening that out because it did look it felt heavy. And it does look a little bit better now that I've done that. So You know, a little tip for you, if you have a beauty blender and you're using a brush to apply foundation, try using a very, mildly damp beauty blender to kind of go back over if things look a little cakey and heavy. It does help to kind of even that out a bit. So I'm going to try out that Jouer High Coverage Liquid Concealer again. My son's in here right now with me because we have a meeting at his school, so he's just chilling in here while I'm getting ready. I like that better applied with a finger rather than a sponge. It was too heavy with the sponge yesterday. It's definitely covering up those dark circles though, for sure. Okay, so I do need to touch up my brows a bit. They're looking a little crazy. Just because I slept with them like this last night. Trying to save time. I'm going to put on a little bit of eyeshadow, nothing crazy, and I just want to keep it kind of neutral since I am going to a meeting at his school. I did get a palette in the mail yesterday that I haven't had time to review yet, so let's go ahead and do it right now. This is the Carity Picante palette. I've been wanting to try this brand for a while just because they are very decently priced. And they look beautiful, and I honestly can't find too many people talking about it, so I don't know if it's because they aren't any good, and I don't know if it's maybe just because it's kind of undiscovered. So let me show you what those look like. They're very, very vibrant, very pretty, but I'm going to go for more of like a brown, nothing, I don't want anything too loud. I want to look like, I want to at least give the illusion like I have my shit together when I go to his school. I'm going to try to, I haven't even swatched these yet. Let's swatch one really quickly. There you go. See those? I need to go through my brush set. Kind of organize things a little bit. Can't find nothing. I'm going to use my Morphe Translucent Eyelid Primer. I use this every morning before I go to work. Okay, so I'm just taking a really small amount of that Morphe primer, if you guys can see that. And I'm just going to spread that on my lid really quickly. I'm kind of excited to see how these shadows work because I've been wanting to purchase one of these palettes for a while. And I think they had some sort of a special or a deal, and that's when I bought them. That's when I buy just about anything. I don't buy anything full price anymore. Just because if you know you can wait a little bit and get things on sale, why would you spend these crazy amounts on these palettes or anything for that matter when they're just going to go on sale a few weeks later, 30% off, 40% off. That's the best time to buy the higher end products. Wait until a holiday, wait until they have some sort of huge sale, some blowout going on, and then purchase the items. Don't do it full priced. I mean, unless you're like completely dead set on having something, you can't wait. FOMO is real. In that case, I get that too. I've been there and done that. Otherwise, just wait, because it's going to go on sale. Alright, now that my eyelids are primed, I'm going to go ahead and take the color Bittersweet. That's this color here. Okay, so I'm kind of dipping in kind of hard because, first tapping is not doing much. I mean, it's definitely showing up. It's just taking some work. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, as far as I can tell. Not yet. It's early in the game. So far I don't have any fallout, so that's good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lighter shade and I'm going to blend that out. I know, shocker. Maybe I should just leave it like this. Go in there and really embarrass him. Remember that time you threw that fit in Walmart? You acted like a punk at my job. Okay, just because I don't have much time, I'm going to go in with a much lighter shade to blend that out. I'm going to go in with Delia, it looks like. And this, I mean, it's sticking to the brush really well. You see that? Even when I tap, it's still there. And we're going to blend. We're going to hope that it blends. I am going to have to go back over it and kind of deepen that back up because it's kind of blending away. Which in all honesty, I kind of needed it too because it was dark. I mean, it's not doing a bad job by any means. And we're just going to deepen up that crease one more time here. I mean, I'm just spoiled when it comes to eyeshadow. I have a very large collection, so if I have to work really hard at something, it's kind of irritating. Not so much a deal breaker, but I'm just a little spoiled because I know what good eyeshadows are. I know, you know, the really good ones, how they're formulated, how easy they are to work with, how pigmented they are. So I'm pretty critical when it comes to, you know, to eyeshadow. This could be the perfect palette for somebody. 8:25, I gotta be there at 9. Am I using professional techniques to do? No, I'm not. This is the way I do it. It turns out the way I like it, and to me, when it comes to makeup, that's all that matters. As long as you like it, nothing else really matters. I mean, yeah, you probably don't want to have people making fun of you all the time, but you know, who gives a shit? Who cares? If you're happy with the way it looks, if you're happy with, you know, the application of it, the way it wears, the process, the way it turns out, that's really all that matters. Nothing else really matters. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a shimmer because I got to put a shimmer on my lids. They're looking a little creepy right now. I'm going to take just a little bit of a lighter shade just to kind of blend the two. This one's called Dish. This one, whoops, this one here. Just to kind of put right before the shimmer shade, right here. I'm going to go in with that cream colored shimmer just because it's going to kind of tone it down a little bit. It's not going to be too loud. I know I want to use one of the other ones though, because they got some really pretty colors in here. Yep, I'm going to take, it's called Fearless. It's this one here. I'm going to take that one there to put on my lid. I usually just use my finger for this. Using a brush does not apply the way it does when you use your finger. Do both sides. I hate when I do that. I mean, I think that turned out really pretty. You guys can see that. So right now I'm just going to throw in a little bit of mascara, a little bit of blush, and maybe a little bit of lip gloss or something, and then I'm done. I really don't wear eyeliner too much just because I do have hooded eyes, so putting it on like a wing doesn't turn out right. If I put it on my waterline, it usually ends up running down and it's got all over my face by the time the day's over, so I try not to do that. My first impressions of the Carity Picante palette, it's really not bad. I mean, you guys can see what I did with it. The colors are showing up, they're there. I mean, I haven't swatched the entire palette. You're gonna have to build them up just a little bit, but I think this palette was, I think it was $29, but I got it on sale. I can't remember what I paid for it, but that's why I waited, because I didn't want to spend almost $30 on a palette not knowing what it was going to be like, because I haven't seen many reviews for it. So if, you know, if you're looking for a palette that, you know, isn't just bam in your face as soon as you try to apply the shadows, if you're not experienced enough to have shadows like that, which a lot of people aren't, then this might be a good palette for you. This is a good one for you to build up. And it's really pretty colors. I mean, I guess you could say like sunset colors. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of my face ready off camera because I have very little time. And you'll see me when I'm done. Okay, so to finish off this look, I just put a little bit of, find it. I just got a free gift from GRWM when I ordered that concealer in the mail. This is their High Pigment Gloss. And what is this shade? Champs? Don't know. Anyway, it's a really pretty color. I have that on my lips. I just threw that on. I threw a little bit of the Milk Kush mascara on my eyelashes. The Benefit Gold Rush blush, and that's a really pretty kind of pink. Just dropping shit like always. A really pretty pink kind of nude blush, and that's what I did to finish this off. To the girl that I work with that was wondering what my like everyday get ready routine was, that's basically it. That's what I do. Just because I am crazy when it comes to makeup, I do have a lot of products, so every day is a little bit different. I probably don't wear the same foundation every single day. It's usually switched up. I mix a lot of different ones together to get different shades. But again, today I used the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear because I want to test this out. It is a newer product. But that's it. This is the finished look. To me, this is appropriate to go to work or appropriate to go to a school meeting. It's not too loud, not too in your face. What do you think? It looks okay? You know, I didn't wear blue eyeshadow or anything like that today. I would wear it to work, but I'm not going to wear it to his school meeting. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video and my little mini review of the Carity Picante palette. I do have another palette of theirs I'm excited to try for you guys, and I'm going to try to do that today. So stick around, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.